Oh, come on now. Oh! A little frozen this morning. Still thawing a little bit. In this pen we got some steers and some heifers, and we're not ready to split them. They're still getting weaned a little bit. We want them up close so we can watch them, make sure they're staying healthy. But we also wanted to start getting some corn into them. So we put a couple bunks in there. That's the first thing we wanted to get done today. Of course, feeding, get some bunks in there, get some corn in front of them. It's gonna be a fun, exciting day. We gotta grab one bull from a field of corn stalks, split them off the cows, chase them up in a trailer. We're also closing a road so we can graze a minimum maintenance road and not have to put in a half-mile of fence. You'll see that later. And then we're also hoping to set up the corral, chase up 35 cows, and move them to these corn stalks. It's gonna be a busy day. We thank you for joining us, and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new here. So Dad, why are you making me drive a four-wheeler in the cold to grab one bull and load it in this trailer?
So the next cornfield that we're taking them to happens to have fall calving pairs right across the fence with small calves, and those cows are gonna be coming around in heat real soon. So I don't want to take that bull over there and have him trash the fence, skid out with that guy's cows and breed them at the wrong time. So before we chase those cows down the road a mile tomorrow, we are going to pull the bull out of that field. And since we're not going to load them out of there, we have to go get the bull out today. So we are going to show you how to get a bull out of the field without grill.
This fence ain't the highest.
Oh boy.
So we get him down here, he breaks a window in the pickup, hopefully keeps going, doesn't hop over this fence, spins around, and we shut the gate.
Sounds like a country song.
Yep. Oh, we need slappies, there's 2 in there, because it's slappy time. Sunny Frame slappy. Get them while you can, before they're sold out. Oh. Okay. Hopefully that works. We're gonna grab a couple cows that come with him for a ways so he's not feeling alone. Yep, come on girls. We're having trouble. We're taking the whole herd. Girl over here says, where's everybody going? Well, you got no leave me. Hup. It is not going well.
Come on, that's it.
Oh! Ah! going good at all. That's just not working. He did not want to get up along the fence. We had him about touching this side of the trailer a couple times, but you know, them big bulls, you keep chasing them, they obviously get tired, but they start getting angry, and it's just not good. So we're gonna cast on the other side, as they say, and hopefully get something to work here. Keep coming. Oh. So we were first set up down there, and he wanted so bad to come back this way because the cows were over here. Once we finally gave up, he was just standing there. So we thought we set up down here, chasing back towards the cows. Well, then by the time we get set up, he was already standing about right here, but he went right in. Luckily, whew, that was crazy.
He no likey.
Because of him, I ripped the Sonne Farms slappy.
Oh boy.
And those are hard to come by these days.
The fence tore it off before we were on the back because it's sticking up the other way.
That was not the walk in a park that I was anticipating.
It can be with the right bull. But he a little too young and liked to run. He could run a lot.
Oh, he didn't really even look tired, and,
No.
and we ran him more than I wish to admit. Here's a good hole for some rocks right there.
9 bull side pocket.
Hey.
Better start acting like a bull before the bulls come. Go on.
Actually envisioned that going well. Setting up the gate, splitting the bull off, just taking him, getting him right up in the trailer. It took about four tries. First one just trying to get the bull, and then we had to grab some cows with them, but not going well. You got to know when to quit or try something new, and so it worked just like a charm next time we got it set up. So this is the road we're closing. We asked permission to close anyway. They got a sign up, and so we just got a fence here to here. We own that right there, and we own this right here, and we're trying to graze this. Dad and I put in 3/4 mile of fence on the backside, and if the county wouldn't have allowed us to close this road, we would have had to put a whole nother 1/2 mile, which would have cost. It's nice of them to allow us to close this road. It's a minimum maintenance road. Now we can graze 80 acres of corn stalks over here, plus about 30 acres of grass, without having to put that next 1/2 mile of fence in. This truck's in the way, so we're gonna hop it over to the next field, because we're gonna start moving cows here, hopefully today, if we have time. Yeah, it did. Is it the township or the county that let us close the road? Township.
Well, it's interesting though. The township gave us permission, but the county came out and put signs up, so I don't know. But it's a township deal. Yeah.
So we parked that dump truck in the same field that Jake and I harvested our deer. That was just yesterday. So if you didn't see that video, just check out the last one. It's pretty sweet. 3 deer harvested. All my brothers and I, and it was a good time.
And if you want to watch probably the funniest video that you and I ever did, go back to what farmers do after a rain. Let's get that one up to 500,000. That's a good one.
500,000.
Yeah. I should do the song of the day. I gotta think. So the song of the day today is Jethro Tull, Locomotive Breath. Ian Anderson's one of the finest flutists in rock and roll anyway. Interesting tidbit, his daughter is married to Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead in real life.
I knew a girl in high school, that's what her nickname was, Locomotive Breath.
Did she also go woo woo? I don't know why that's funny.
I don't either. So we're in the back of that cornfield. Dad and I fenced half-mile going that way and then a quarter-mile that way. The fence was good over there, and then on that side, Dad put in pretty new right when he bought it, which was 8 years ago.
And we also tore this out.
And there was a horrible fence here that wasn't doing anything, so we tore that out. And then there's the grass road, and then the first piece of land Dad bought when he was 19 years old is sitting right there. So the fence is good in there, and we were happy we didn't have to build a brand new fence right here when eventually we're just going to open that gate and let them out into there. It got a little tippy down in there. Okay, we got our 2 gates set up, a little bit of fence. That was tough down in there. We're gonna head back home, get that unloaded. We gotta grab a bunch of barbed wire today. We found a little bit worth grabbing. Also, we got a load of fertilizer coming, so we gotta get the semi out, the fertilizer spreader out, and get ready for that. It's gonna be a busy week. Happy Monday. That's a tight fit. We're gonna get the fertilizer spreader out. We plan to get that all done hopefully by the end of the week. Today's Monday. Tomorrow we're trying to do a lot of cattle stuff. We gotta move 70 cows and we gotta work 110 calves, about 110 I think. But not only that, there's this brand new machine coming out that's gonna do a little fertilizing as well, and it's not gonna have a driver in it. So that's either happening tomorrow or the next day. So one of the next 3 videos for sure, you're gonna see that thing in action. I don't know if you Google it, you'd even be able to find it. So it's gonna be real cool, and I hope you come check those videos out. And there's our fertilizer truck coming down the road. So at some point where these cows are going in corn stocks, there's going to be a lot more of them in the next couple days, and so they're going to need 2 water tanks. They're going to be drinking so much, we're going to need more capacity. So we're going to grab another water tank. Brian did good. We haven't used this tank for about 5 years, coming out of retirement. I'm gonna head back, get the water tank, fill this up so it's ready for tomorrow. And then we gotta start driving. Dad's got a long drive. He's got a 2-hour drive, so he's gonna be getting home well into the darkness with this trailer and 2 pallets of barbed wire. They need water over here too. Old daylight savings and getting dark at 5:30 really messes with you. It's hard to get a lot of hours in when you can't see nothing. We were hoping to set that corral up, and actually Dad was really hoping we were gonna get the 35 cows over at that pasture to where we just put that water tank, but there's no way. I don't think, we're not even gonna get that corral set up today, I don't think. Come on, pal, let's go. Just get back in the way you came, that'd be awesome. Hey, hey. Hey, buddy, get in there. Yep, come on. Hey, come on. Come on, right there. Yep, right there. Yep, go. Go. Oh, you stinker. Don't do it again. So here's a little 3-week review on the Freeze Miser if you're interested. We've had this one on for about 3 weeks. The coldest night we've had so far was about 19, 20 degrees Fahrenheit. And we'd come out here and it'd be dripping. Things were thawed. And the float would just start up once cattle start drinking again. It works like it should. I'm not worried about it at all on not dripping and freezing up everything. My biggest worry is, you know, we got mud sometimes, and we don't like that. My biggest worry is it's going to get really cold. That's going to drip a lot, and then we got a mess right here because it's shooting so much water out that it overflows. With 19 degrees and about 120 calves in here, the water level stays low enough, but we do have occasionally gets down to -15, which is really cold, and then a sideways wind. It ain't good. I guess what other wind is there? Up or down? I don't think so. It'll be interesting to see how much water it spits out and if we make a mess. If it comes to it, we'll just shut it off when it's that cold. But so far, I haven't had to mess with it. Unlike that other one, we don't have a Freeze Miser on. We got to shut it off before nighttime, turn it on in the morning, and it still sometimes froze up a little bit. So far, it's been running great, and we'll just see what happens when it gets colder. Dad already took off for that barbed wire. I feel like I've been talking a lot today. We've been running around. It's kind of been a logistical day. We got to do this so we can do this. Tomorrow we're going to be working calves. That autonomous machine might come out either tomorrow or the next day. We're going to start fertilizing. We're going to start working, and hopefully I'm going to not talk so much. So hope you enjoyed it. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. It's their favorite time of the day. Perlet time. You're welcome.